Hey, this is Lorena, and I wanted to do a video for you because you guys asked me to share how much it cost me to renovate down here. Yeah, I don't want to look at it, but maybe it's good to look at it and document it and share with y'all. And then at the end of the video, I was gonna do a whole total of everything that it cost me, and then also to maybe even share like other things that I still want to do here to make it what I want it to be, but we're just gonna talk about what we've done. Let's talk construction, just pure construction. And let me tell you what the construction entailed. This was a shell of a building down here. There was no sheetrock at all like there was upstairs. It was just bones. So for insulation, for sheetrock, tape and floating, texturing the walls, painting and priming, what else was involved? Putting the tile, purchasing the tile, grout, the trim work and painting the trim. I also had them add a window here in front of me. That's why I get some beautiful light in here, and fix the window on this opposite side. All of that for the construction cost. Oh, let me add another two things. They had to add extra beams to support upstairs, and they added some cement siding for the bottom sides of the building because we were getting water seeping in. They didn't charge me for those two items anything more other than what I was quoted initially, so that quote was $6,000. All right, let's talk about other stuff that was part of construction but was not part of that $6,000. We added the AC system. I split it in half from what I quoted on the other video that I'll post up here somewhere. $1,500 for the AC system. That's electricity, the labor, and also the AC itself cost, and I'm splitting that in half. Also too, I had the front of the building painted, which down here, which cost me $350, and then I asked him if he would put a new light. I paid $100 for that light and new doorknobs, and they were $25. Also, what else did I add? And these are things that I paid for that weren't part of the $6,000. I added the plugins with the USB, also 2 of those, which were $80, and you know those beautiful electrical plates that make your space just look extra special. I don't know why those make me happy, but they make me happy. They were $6 each, and I think I got 6 of them, so it was $36. Let's say 40 with tax. And so in total, with all of those other extras, we can say was at $8,120 for like the construction bit extras. All right, let's talk furniture that I purchased. I bought 3 Alex drawers that cost $80 each, and I bought 3 of them, so let's say $255, and I had to build them. I also got the tabletops that cost $30, and I got 2 of those, and I ended up purchasing these legs that were $20 each. I should have gotten another set of Alex drawers, but they were out of stock, and I wanted a table in here already because then everything's out of stock over there. It cost me $20 each, so I spent $40 on legs. Can you imagine? So just in all of that, and let's add the carpet. I spent $130 to have a carpet down here also, just like upstairs. I just love that carpet, it's so pretty. The total for furniture that I purchased, these that I have, these bins, I bought them at Walmart. I bought them years ago, so I don't want to add that to this. They were probably like $45 each, but that's not the total we're talking about. It's what I just currently spent. It was $485 for furniture. All right, let's talk organizers. Oh my God. Okay, I couldn't remember the word pegboard. Why? I'm getting too old for this. But anyway, I ended up buying 3 pegboard systems. I ended up having some from when I did the hooping system in my house. So I ended up buying 3 more. And the reason I bought 3 more is so I could have one behind each machine right here. The pegboard systems cost $16 each. And then I already had some of the containers, some of the little drawer containers, and I had a lot of the hooks, because when I fall in love with something, I buy like double or a little bit more. And I try to stock up, because who knows what will happen. Thank God I did, because the pandemic happened and now you can't find those hooks, and now you can't find the drawer containers, and so I had extra. I have a video on the pegboard system and I'll post it here if you want to look at it. It has more detail on what costs more and what kind of hooks I like the best, and so you can watch that if you want. Also too, with that cost, I also bought the 3 shelves that I used for my thread for in this space. They cost $10 each. So in total, and that's adding all of it, it is $150. So yeah, organization systems, they're the best ever. All right, let's talk about decorations. Let's talk. I ended up purchasing 2 art pieces from my brother. I just love art. As a matter of fact, when I was putting everything in here, it kind of just looked very hospital feeling, very white, very stark. And so I contacted him and I got 2 pieces from him. I got this art piece from him and another one. And I found art pieces that specifically spoke to my spirit and my heart. And I purchased them for $400 for both pieces, which I feel like I got a deal. They're just beautiful, and when I look at them, it just makes me happy. But there's art pieces that you could purchase at Hobby Lobby or in other places, but I have a family member who does art, and my children also do art, so I was considering commissioning an art piece for my son or my daughter. But I kind of found exactly like what I wanted, that brought color in here and brightened up the room. The other decorations that I have that kind of soften the room up is I put shears, 2 shears on each window, which cost me $6 each a shear, and it came out to $24 for all 4 pieces, and 2 window rods for each window, 1 for each window, and they came out to $10 each. So in just decorations, not including the stuff I already had, like I had those boxes already, I have some pieces that people have just blessed me with from years ago, from like 1990s, but what I spent in this time to make this room, it cost me $450 with the decorations, and yeah, that's what I spent. It's beautiful. I love this piece, by the way. Has hummingbirds flying to the flower. Just, man, yes. All right, so let's talk total. The total for down here cost me $9,205. Oh, Lord. That's a lot. Okay, so let me just share some stuff that I did to kind of work with my budget. I bought stuff as I went along. The table and everything, I initially just purchased it. So the reason I waited for moving the space is so I could kind of collectively save a little bit more money and work a little bit more and get more funding to be able to purchase the tables and the Alex drawers and also the painting. And so, yeah, I kind of got a little here, got a little there. A lot of the stuff that's in here are items that I already had. For example, these cubbies, I already had them. The fabric book case thing, I had that and I moved it back here. Of course, my machines, I already had those purchased. The thread holders, I purchased those a long time ago, and some of this stuff that held for the pegboard system, I purchased it when I first did a video on it. So a lot of the expensive stuff that's in here, I already purchased a big chunk of it accumulatively throughout the year. So in the total of what I did, let's see the video. Let me look at my video. I forgot what I spent upstairs, so hold on. Okay, so for upstairs construction, and if you want to see the video and support my channel, Whatever. Yeah, it's up here. I'm gonna put a link here for the upstairs construction, because I was watching that video to figure out how much I paid for upstairs. It was $12,026. The grand total for all the work here and comes out to $21,000 and $231. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. That's a lot of money. 21,231. So I talked in the other video on how I paid for this. I paid for it in cash. Yes, I saved money for a couple years, and also too, I wanted to share, I was saving money for not only not for this construction, because that was not the plan. I was hoping that one day I would be able to move my business to a storefront, and also I wanted to save money so that I could move my church to like purchase land or purchase a building. And I was considering either helping the church buy land or the building, or me purchase the land or the building and have the church rent for me, which I own the ministry, but it's a nonprofit organization, but they would be renting for me, and this way it would be cost effective for both me and the church. But the pandemic put that in a ditch hole. And that's not what happened. So it ended up, this was the next best thing, using the space that you have and converting it into a useful space, because this was like a hole in the wall. It was nasty. I hated it here, and I never thought that this space would look this beautiful. If you guys have been watching my videos on the construction, I'll put a playlist at the end of the video of what this place looked like and how horrible it was. And now it's like I'm putting equity in my home. I really am enjoying working here. It is so different. I'm so glad that my friends and you guys were pushing me to do this, because I've been working for a lot of clients recently, and God, hooping without having dogs and small tight spaces to work in, being able to use all the machines in one shot if I need to, they're available. I mean, it's just, and also to working upstairs, I have an ample amount of space to just work. It has been such a blessing. As a matter of fact, I got so much work done. I think maybe working in tight confined spaces, and that's just how you work, has been just, you make do with where you're at. And I've been doing long arm quilting since 2008. And I've been doing embroidery work since 2002, 2002, maybe 3 or 4, no, 2, maybe less. I don't know. I've been doing embroidery work for quite a long time. I just don't remember anymore. And I've just made do with the space that I had. And you would see me move my sewing machine to have room for hooping. I would move the heat press to make room for sewing. I mean, you just do with what you can with where you're at. And this is just such a gift to be here. So $21,231. And save your money. Save your money. Like I did a video before, it saves 2/3 of your income, if you possibly can, of your extra money. And if you work for people, I also save 2/3 of my business for embroidery, 2/3 of my quilting business money for my quilting, and also 2/3 of my extra money for vinyl, and then 2/3 of my family income. So it does add up and build a bit quicker, because I have these businesses, a business that works together, I guess. Yeah, so I really do appreciate you, and yeah. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it's a good investment, right? Coronavirus, please go away so I can make more money. Bye. Thank you. Keep saving your money, guys. That's the best gift I gave to myself. Save money. Save money for you. All right. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.